morning, everybody, from wherever you are tuned in. It is exactly 10:05 a.m. We had given 5 minutes to welcome you with some nice, beautiful, soul-soothing music, because that's how we feel this morning. It's a beautiful morning. Our souls are soothed because we are on the brink of history. We are launching the YEEP program this morning. Now, how fantastic is that? It cannot get better than that. And for all of you who are here this morning, please just clap for yourselves, because you are in the midst of a history-making moment. Yes, so I can see some are clapping online with emojis, some are doing the sign clap, some are clapping, but we have imagined a thunderous clap from wherever you are. So welcome to the launch of this program. We are here this morning together to just celebrate so many things. We are celebrating young people, we are celebrating energy transformation in this region, we are celebrating coming together, because when we come together like this, only greatness can emerge from it. And here we are, right now and right here. Here this morning, today is the 19th of January, 2021. It is said that 2021 is the year of recovery, of rebuilding, of restoring, but we are saying that 2021 is the year of re-energizing, and we are here to energize our way into water and energy for food through this program, and to impact young people in a way that their lives will never, ever be the same again. And I'm promising this not just to the young people on this program, because the youth are our future, but to each and every one of you who's partnering here. I promise you that your life will never be the same again after this program, because we are here to learn together, we are here to walk together, we are here to mentor, we are here to encourage, to hold hands, to share. And imagine what that means for the region. This program is happening in Kenya, but imagine what this means for the region, really, truly. So once we have this off the ground as Cohort 1, we have set the standards, we'll have set the model, we'll have set the framework for every other young person on this continent. We had so many applications, people coming in from West Africa applying. So the ground is ripe and fertile for us to take this to the next level. Welcome, everybody. Did I introduce myself? No. You're just allowing me to talk and talk and talk in such an excited format without introducing myself. Oh, let's rewind that. Take 2. Good morning, everybody. My name is Carol Gathuru from Innovators. And as you can see, I am so happy and so excited to be here this morning. And I can see that it is important for us to introduce ourselves. And because we are quite a number on this call, and this is the YEEP program, Youth in Energy Empowerment, and there's a Y, an E, and a P. If your name has a Y in it, let me hear your voice, please, and unmute yourself and greet us. If your name has a Y in it, who are privileged to have a Y in their names? Let me look around the room. Anybody without? Yes, talk to us, Yvonne.
Yeah, hello, hi.
Hi.
I'm glad to be here. My name is Yvonne Dolo.
All right, Karibu Sana Yvonne, and your name is with a Y at the beginning, so you are really privileged and prioritized in this meeting. Who else has a Y in their name?
Yes.
Oh, Emily. Okay, Emily, let's hear from you. Yours is at the end, but it's okay, yes.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
I'm happy to be here. I'm part of Innovators. We're excited to launch this program this morning.
All right, thank you, Emily. Who else has a Y in their name? Who's privileged to have a Y? Because this is the YEEP program. We are starting with why. What's our why for being here? What's the why of this program? Why are we inspired? So that why, who else has a Y in their name this morning? Talk to us.
Me.
Oh yes, you, way over there, Yolanda, how are you?
Fine, thanks. Welcome here, everyone.
Okay. You want to introduce yourself, Yolanda?
Yes, I'm from the Institute of Energy Professionals Africa, And we develop the training materials you will be using now. And we also represent the Association of Energy Engineers in Sub-Saharan Africa. So when you do your CEM and CA and stuff like that, and CMVP will be, you will eventually get to meet us through all the training providers in your country.
All right. Thank you for that comprehensive introduction, Yolanda. Who else has a why? Take your space, occupy your space this morning. We're giving privilege to you this morning. Let me scout around and see who else has a Y in their name. Anybody, somebody, help me, all of you. Let us identify the Ys in the room.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Lydia.
All right, great. Thank you, Lydia. I'm not sure how to pronounce your second name. I won't try unless you teach us how, because it's important to pronounce names well.
Marais.
Marais. Okay, there is Lydia Marais. All of you take a look at that beautiful name. Who else has a Y in their name? Are we leaving out anybody? No?
Here.
Oh, there. All right. Yes. Yes.
The Y is in my surname.
Okay.
I'm Linda Manyala. I'm glad to be here.
Yes.
I work at Innovators as the head of compliance, and I'm so excited for this program.
All right. Thank you, Lydia Manyala. It's in your second name, but we are also accepting second names. Okay. Anybody else with their second name having a Y now that Linda has set us off onto second names? Anybody going once? Going twice? All right, it is gone, gone, gone. But before it goes, I too have a Y in my name. I'm not being left out of this train that to greatness that is the Youth in Energy Empowerment Program. My name is Caroline with a Y. And not Caroline. Do you know people like to say Caroline? No, no, no. My name is Caroline with a Y. So kindly take note. I am part of that Y group, and I'm grabbing and occupying my space in this train to beautiful and wonderful things in the region. I will not ask people to introduce their names if they have an E, because it is YEEP, and I have looked around and the E's are so many. So if you are waiting to introduce yourself because your name has an E, maybe next time. Or if you talk to me nicely, I might just accept. But let's see about that. So those of you with E's in your names, hold on there. There's also a P in this, YEEP, YEEP. So if your name has a P, let's see whether we are going to give you an opportunity to introduce yourself. So here we are, we have a very brief program this morning because we like to keep things short and sweet. We are energy people, and with energy, you want to do things in a manner that's short, precise, sweet, and to the point so that we can get our objectives done. So now that we sort of know who's in the room, and we will continue to know who's in the room, I want to take this opportunity to mention the partners who are here. We have GIZ under the Water and Energy for Food program. We have YEEP, the Institute of Energy Professionals Africa, who are running the training and certification side. There's Innovators that are the program coordinators, and we have our other partners around who are working with us on other projects that fall within this main scope. So feel welcome, everybody, and feel at home. I want you to write in the chat, energy. Energy. May I have the chat go up, chat box? I want everybody to write the word energy in the chat. Martin Ocheng, there you go. Mackenzie, Ruth, Cohort, Linda. Who is next? Pat Kidu, Emily, Monica. Oh, it is blowing. Look at that chat. It has come alive. It is energized. We have, is that Stefan or Stefan? Lifa? Energy with exclamation marks times 4. That is exactly how we do it, Lifa. You are so totally on board this energized train to absolute greatness this morning. I'm in the presence of exciting people. This is such a great day. How else would you want to spend your day this morning? Great. So we want to move into some conversations from our different partners before we have the official launch and a description of what this program is about and its intention. And so this morning, we are very privileged to have a man who speaks up for young people, who wants to mentor and coach young people, whose experience in the energy space is one that we admire, one whose partnership throughout the development of this program has been very, very sound, has provided a lot of wisdom and insights and discernment as to how we can package this program so that it can deliver and deliver well. He's very passionate about the water, food, and energy nexus and how this can all come together so that we can have sustainable outcomes. Because sometimes in the energy space, we focus just on one area and we don't focus on other areas. But when we synergize like this is what he says is important and can deliver on our objectives. So I would love to welcome Ben Mackenzie, our technical advisor for the Water and Energy for Food program from GIZ. Ben, kindly take it away, Ben.
Caroline with the Y, can you hear me?
Oh yes, absolutely, loud and clear.
I mean, the energy is infectious. Huh? I'm super excited to be participating in this ceremony this morning. It's a bit unfortunate that we are not able to do this physically. I'm sure we'd be doing laps around a hall somewhere. But on behalf of the manager for the Water and Energy for Food East Africa Hub, Lucy Plushke, I would like to give 2 to 3 remarks with regards to this great initiative that we've partnered with Innovators to implement. My name is Ben Mackenzie. I'm with the GIZ's Water and Energy for Food program, East Africa Hub, which is an international initiative that aims to support the growth of small and medium-sized enterprises working within the nexus. So this is the Water and Energy and Food nexus. So the hub is based here in East Africa, in Nairobi to be specific, and it represents the region, providing network functions for the partners and other potential donors, as well as government agencies within the region. And what do we do exactly? So we support the scaling up of climate-friendly, energy and or water efficient innovations in the agricultural sector across the region. Innovations in this case would refer to anything from technologies, but also includes business and financial models. So late in 2019, beginning of 2020, we initiated a discussion with Chris from Innovators on the Nexus scenario. And basically what Innovators is doing with regards to, intervening in that space and what they are looking towards doing. And also with regards to the interest of water and energy for food. And it was clear that this could be, for lack of a better word, a beautiful entanglement. And so we set up what we call an integrated partnership focused on the promotion of food security through water and energy management. So Innovators, Water and Energy for Food, together with other partners who include, YEEP, Energy Pro, and So Impact, will be looking towards delivering energy efficiency projects to the food sector industries based on internationally established good practice. The Youth Energy Empowerment Program, YEEP, is a component of this bigger partnership, modeled as an internship program. The idea here being to provide a holistic approach to the development of personal and professional skills for the youth with a desire to work in the energy space and in the nexus that I've just described above. And the overall expected impact here is to not only position this youth for gainful employment, but also to have individuals who can promote energy and water efficiency in the agricultural sector. So we are very positive and very excited that the selected individuals for this initial cohort seem to be the right people to come through to this end. Having said that, allow me to wish these girls and boys of the first cohort the very best of luck. And we are looking forward to engaging with you as we continue implementing the other components of this partnership. Thank you very much. Back to you, Caroline.
Okay, I have picked up a new vocabulary today. This is an energized entanglement. All ye out here, we are in an energized entanglement. How about that? Very sexy, huh? I think that's a new thing we are going to leave here with. Thank you, Ben, for your wise words and your encouragement. It is indeed history is being made as we launch this first cohort, and we wish them every success. All the young people on this page, you have made the right decision. You're in the right place at the right time with the right people, doing the right thing for the right reasons, and you will have the very right outcomes. Let's move on to our next speaker for the day. This lady is a dynamo, an absolute dynamo when it comes to knowledge transfer in the energy space. And it is said that those who share of themselves and of their knowledge and who are able to pass information to the next generation, those are special people. Yolanda is extremely passionate about energy training in the region. She has done whatever it takes to bring programs to the people so that we can improve the way we do things. When we capacity build and when we improve ourselves at a personal and professional level within the energy space, how much better can we get at the outputs that we put out in the programs and projects in the energy circles? And so she is the lead strategist and chairperson at YEEP, and that's the Institute of Energy Professionals Africa. She's been doing so much in the training space, bringing programs to us in a way that's packaged for the energy professionals in the region to take themselves to the next level. Madame Yolanda Delange, welcome and talk to us this morning. We are here and ready for you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm so excited about this program. I want to share my screen, Caroline, that I can show them some of the things they can achieve and what we've done in South Africa. And I'm so happy it can be carbon copied and actually even improved on in Kenya. So I will share my screen quickly. Can everyone see the slides?
Yes.
Perfect. So we're going to just go through who we are, the YEEP program in South Africa, what the project achieved, the training you're going to be doing, and what this program will expect of you. So as I said before, we're the Institute of Energy Professionals Africa, and we represent AE in the region. AE have quite a lot of training partners across the world, and we manage the training partners on AE's behalf in our region. AE has 7 regions where similar structures exist now. The AE has 33,000 certified professionals. It changes every now and then, it goes up and down the figure. And they have about 18,000 members of the association. As IPA, we have brought the training programs to the continent since 2002. We had a name change last year from Energy Training Foundation to IPA. We have been in existence since 2002. Over this time, we've developed training materials, we've developed curriculums, we've developed trainers. We have trainers in Kenya, we have now a trainer in Nigeria and in South Africa. Up to now, we've trained over 1,000 persons in the region, and we've developed over 20 courses. We have 17 trainers and 3 assessors, and have over 40 course titles available that you can choose from. They're not all publicly available. Most of them, we use it for in-house programs like you are doing with Innovators and GIZ. We have done quite a lot of work over the years with GIZ, and it's really a nice organization to work with. They share our passion for getting information out there. So it's really very glad to see GIZ Kenya as part of this program as well. Our last YEEP program in South Africa was concluded earlier this year. This is a picture of that group. They went through the training that you are going through. Similar, we have updated it significantly. And they went, after this, they went on to the Certified Energy Auditor training program of the AE. You'll see they were very enthusiastic here still until they got to until they got their books and their files, because it was quite a lot of information. This was the third YEEP program we ran in South Africa. We've in total already trained 75 learners and had them mentored through AE certified professionals in our country. 20 of them are now internationally certified. 35 have permanent job placements. And during this time, they have identified and implemented over $5 million of energy savings in the country. Now, that is the part which excites me so much of this type of program, because internships are internships. You go to work, you sign an attendance register, you submit it to skills development programs, you get some money for it. But this program, and then at the end of it, they give you a certificate and say, you've now achieved the following learning objectives. This program and this type of program does not only achieve a learning objective, it makes you very more employable. However, it contributes to the environment, your company's energy use is reduced, or their clients who they work for. So that is the exciting part of this. It sets it apart from all other programs. What is in store for you? It's hard work. It's not easy aspects to understand, and you actually need a lot of experience to become really good at it. It is an opportunity of a lifetime. It's like going on almost a year's interview. Usually you have 20, 15, maybe 30 minutes in an interview to sell yourself. This type of program shows your prospective and future permanent employer what you can really do, how you can fit in, and what you can bring to the table at that company. You carve a career for yourself in the energy industry. Through this, we have amazing networks through the AE chapters and all the training providers. You know, you entering this family, I can almost say, where we tend to look after each other. If you have your certification, and you get stuck with something, there's always someone that wants to help because you are part of taking this industry forward. This program is a major step towards further programs such as CEM, Certified Energy Auditor, Certified Measurement and Verification Professional. Your program will be 6 weeks of training. It's the Energy Audit Technician program. You will have weekly tests. You will have an energy audit assignment with an assessment done by the South African Energy Water Sector Education Training Authority assessors. You'll get a certificate of achievement from the Energy Professionals Africa. We'll also be awarding top student awards and top mark awards and top performance awards. And it's an opportunity to enter the Certified Energy Manager program. There's no better training that will set you up for success in an AE program than this Energy Audit Technician program. Your training modules, I won't go into detail, but you will get some background on the Kenya energy industry. We will be looking at health and safety management for energy auditing, the fundamental principles of energy, the energy conversion and energy efficiency, power quality, thermal energy concepts, heat and heat transfer, the principles of measuring thermal energy, concepts of energy audits, the audit process. You will go into building systems. You will go into cost savings opportunities with all the various energy systems. That's an overview of electrical, steam, fan, pumps, compressed air, heating, ventilation, and air conditioning, as well as lighting systems. So you can see it is packed. So all I can say, put your seatbelts on, because you are going to be busy, but it's really great information, and you're going to grow so much in this time. What we expect from you is be in class, on time and every day. Be attentive. Ask when you don't understand something. Go operate in the group work, because that is when people can see, the trainers can see if you are coping in the program. Study hard, so that we don't get your marks and say, oh, this guy is not coping or this girl's not coping. but back at the ranch, you partied the whole weekend and you weren't ready for your Monday morning test. So do your homework assignments if the trainers give it to you. Respect your trainers, your fellow colleagues, and your mentors. Make yourself valuable to the workplace. My message I want to say to you is, in the middle of difficulties lies opportunities. Albert Einstein said that. I don't think we can be in a more difficult time than we have been in the last century. And you are still getting an opportunity like this. You need to find opportunity within this opportunity. Explore it to the fullest. Make yourself valuable to your employer that they can't resist to employ you permanently. So I wish you good luck. Enjoy it. We are all here. Ask questions if you get stuck. I'm always available to help. And if I can't, I will get somebody to answer your questions. I am very busy though, so you need to be patient. Sometimes it takes me a day or two to answer messages. So thank you very much, everyone, and enjoy the program.
Absolutely great. Yolanda, you make me, I wish I was a student again. Is it possible just to go back and be a student and join this program and reap all these benefits? I am heading steadily into my 50s, but I feel like I want to be young again, and just this opportunity is so exciting. I don't know.
Caroline, I must tell you that Lifa, why she put those exclamation marks behind energy is Lifa is one of our success stories from the second cohort of our youth program. So Lifa went through the program like this, and now she's working with us because her organizational skills are just too good to give to the energy industry alone.
Oh, wow. Wow. Absolutely wow. The most expensive currency and commodity is experience, especially for young people, because people want people with experience. And as a young person, you ask, where can I get? You can't buy it. You can't get it off the shelf. Where do you go and find this experience that you so dearly need to progress yourself, progress your career, and make a difference? And this program is providing that. Great experiences from a technical perspective, from a personal growth perspective, from a networking perspective, from a practical experience perspective. I think I need to go and review my goals. It's still very early in the year. I can go backwards and rethink. This program is the program to be in. Thank you very much, Yolanda. Being in the energy space and being able to learn and understand and absorb and immerse ourselves in energy is world transforming. So this is it. Let's do this, and let's do this together. I want to now introduce Karen. Karen is the face of Innovators. Karen is the champion behind this youth program. Karen has been working really hard behind the scenes. You know, when you see something nice and shiny, it has taken a lot of polishing, a lot of molding, a lot of making, a lot of, putting it together. And that's Karen for you. Karen, please talk to your people. These are your people. Talk to us, Karen.
All right. Thank you so much, Carol. Good morning, everyone. It's so awesome to have all of you here. It's great that we're finally launching YEEP. We are so excited. I mean, if you come to our office, we are so excited. We woke up excited, branded, and ready to launch the YEEP. Yeah, so I'm just going to take us through a brief of us, who we are. I'm going to introduce YEEP. So YEEP is an abbreviation for Youth in Energy Empowerment Program. This program is run under Eenovators Limited, and it aims to equip graduates aged between 21 and 30 years of age with the energy, skills, and experience needed to position them for employment and self-employment. We achieve this through high-level trainings, mentorship, internship, in relevant and beneficial workplaces over a period of time. Yolanda has taken us through a very intense program, and now we see this will be running for about 10 months, and it will require your total commitment so that you can be able to benefit fully from the program. So in a nutshell, that is what YEEP is. Then about us, Innovators, I'm sure you've seen most of us here from Innovators also. We are an energy service company. We were founded in March 2013 with a vision to ensure prudent use of energy and now water to protect our environment. We do this by conducting energy and water audits, implementing energy projects, performing measurement and verification for energy management projects, and developing capacity through training with the help of the likes of Akina Yolanda. And our mission is to empower the community through best practices, awareness, and knowledge transfer. We also foster partnerships like these ones that we have, which gave birth to YEEP for realization of energy efficiency, energy savings, and energy sustainability. Yeah, so that is who we are also in a nutshell as Innovators. And now why YEEP and why YEEP is a very big deal, especially to our youth who have joined us here today. First of all, YEEP provides an opportunity for very high level training. You've heard from Yolanda, you've heard from Macben. Yolanda represents EPA, as she has well introduced it, and EPA represents an international certification body, the Association of Energy Engineers in the Sub-Saharan African region, and they provide credible, recognized, and high quality accredited skills and training programs to the Sub-Saharan market. So in partnership with EPA and Innovators Life Skills GIZ and other partners that were earlier mentioned by Ben, we guarantee that the training experience we're going to offer you is just part of your lifetime. It's an opportunity that you cannot afford to miss. We also, the program also provides you with an opportunity to practically experience what is happening out there. You get to experience what goes on in the energy and water management space, especially in the agri-food industry, because this is where this project is mostly going to be focusing on. So you internship period. There's also mentorship. We're going to have mentors for you, and for a young person, a mentor is very important. They're going to hold your hand and guide you. And we have all these experts in the water and energy management space who will help you go through this journey. And also this can make a lot of impact in kickstarting your energy management career. We also have the soft skills part. We have life skills. So we're going to be taking the students through training for soft skills. We understand that technical youth, when you need skills, you need to know how to communicate, you need to get all these leadership skills, and this program provides an opportunity for you to acquire that. There are all these sorts of certification, just as you had, whatever Yolanda and her team touches is destined for greatness. So if you focus, there are so many certifications, and the important one you can get out of this YEEP program. But for that, you'll be required to get dedicated, complete your assignment, be focused, show commitment. Yeah, there is also the World Energy Day. World Energy Day is an annual celebration that we have once every year, celebrated on 22nd October. We celebrate energy matters, and you have followed us for a while. We champion that in this space, and we're going to be involving you in preparations for the 2021 World Energy Day, together with the WED Secretariat. The other thing is we have awesome partners, YEEP. At YEEP, we have EPA Life Skills, all these partners that have been mentioned. All of them provide a great team that you can learn so much from. Yeah, so for you, our first cohort, we believe that this is one opportunity of your lifetime, just like it's been said, and you cannot afford to miss it. It's going to kickstart your energy career. And in conclusion, we would like to extend a very warm welcome to all our YEEP students and encourage you to make sure that you take your training and internship very seriously in order to fully benefit from this program. I'll also end with this quote from Henry Ford that says that whether you think you're right, whether you think you can, sorry, or whether you think you can't, you're right. Yes? But for us, the YEEP team, I want us to unmute and echo Obama's words. You know the Obama's words. Yes, we can. Yes, yes, we
Yes,
can.
we can.
Awesome.
Again, yes.
Thank you so much.
Yes. All right, Karen, indeed we can. We have no doubt about it. The capacity and the capability and the spirit and the willingness is there. Absolutely, yes, we can. We have two more exciting things on this agenda. It's the official launch coming right up, and we have our guest speaker whom we have, you know how you save the best for last. For those of us who love our desserts, love our chocolate cake and all of those delectable things, usually, yes, I can see, the affirmation in this room, I am not alone, I am not alone. We leave the best for last, and so we have left our guest speaker for last. Hold on, the dessert is coming. Karen, we are inspired by your words, very motivated by your words, because if we do well in this, not if, when we do, because we will, and yes, we can, when we do well in this program, you imagine all the sustainable development goals that tie into energy. So when we make impact in the energy space, we'll be making impact in the area of poverty, the area of food security, the area of clean water, the area of economic growth, the area of decent workplaces. All the SDGs just congregate around energy. So imagine the potential we have when we make a difference in this space. We will have carried the entire world, one YEEP student at a time, one impact at a time, one project at a time. And so it is my absolute pleasure this morning to lead you into the official launch. Get ready, get ready. We are getting onto a flight. We are soaring like eagles. We are on the path to greatness. Let me have Ruth, please take it away. Let's officially launch this and then listen to our guest speaker. Ruth from Innovators, please show us what you've got. We are ready to launch this program here and now. Over to you, Ruth. Oh, yes, it is done. History has been made. We're on the brink of something great, and we were there. You are here on this date at this time at exactly 10:43 East African time. I will talk like my children's great-grandmother. She's 110 years old, and she loves to tell this story, that when Kenya shook off the colonialists, she walked 200 kilometers on foot from Nakuru to Nairobi to Uhuru Gardens, where the flag was raised on that great day, December 12th, 1963. And all the time she tells us, I was there. I was there when history was being made. I was there. And so, like my children's great-grandmother Maito, I am saying this morning, I was there. I was there when YEEP Cohort 1 was launched. And so you can say too, I was there. Can I hear an I was there?
I was there.
Oh yes, absolutely. I can see you and I can hear you, and there's a recording of this. You will tell your great-great-great-grandchildren that you were there. And they will look at you with such pride in their eyes because you were there when history was absolutely being made. And so our last segment this morning, as we want to wind up this program with pizzazz and razzmatazz, is our great speaker for the day. Our guest speaker is none other than Oltesh Tobias. Oltesh Tobias is a great author. It is said that Africans don't write great books. People lie. They lie because here is Oltesh, and he writes amazing books. You all need to read his books. I assure you that. You will get rich information and your mindsets will change. Great author. He's also a John Maxwell Fellow, leadership, absolutely great leadership skills come from him. He's a coach, he's a mentor, he is a champion for change. He is a great public speaker, speaks on many great audiences locally, internationally. At his workplace, he works within the development sector for the African Development Bank. And so you can see what making impact has for him at a personal level, at a professional level. But most importantly is Oltesh's passion for young people. Every time I listen to Oltesh, she tells me, Carol, we are going to change the next generation. Carol, we must bequeath the next generation with skills that can change the world. Carol, this is what we are called for. And I just say yes. What else can you say but yes when Oltesh tells you these marvelous things? And so Oltesh, here we are this morning, ready to listen to you. Welcome aboard. Take it away. Oh, how I'm loving to say that. Take it away, Oltesh. We are ready for you.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Can I hear Cindy, Gloria, Yvonne, Richard, Ivan, Albert, Stephanie, Stephen, Gideon, Nelson, and Patrick? We can.
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can. Oltesh, your video needs to be on. Oltesh, your video has gone off. Could you put it on? Okay.
Yes. I think I need to do a repeat of this one. Can I hear Cindy, Gloria, Yvonne, Richard, even Albert, Stephanie, Stephen, Gideon, Nelson, Patrick, Joseph? Yes, we can. Can I hear that again?
Yes,
Yes,
we
yes,
can.
yes. Oh, yes.
I'm so excited today. I'm so excited for two reasons. Number one, GIZ, YEEP, Caroline, Innovators, you have just answered a question that a research, a survey that was done by the African Development Bank, the World Bank, interviewing, visiting more than 100 employers in Kenya, had asked. Employers are complaining that students that are graduating in this era are not good enough. They actually use the word half-baked. They are not ready. And today, just by listening to this program and reading some of the notes that were shared with me, Innovators, YEEP, GIZ, you have answered that question. You have guaranteed, and you will guarantee the 12 participants in this program, not only of employment, you have guaranteed them of employability, you have guaranteed them of sustainability when they join the labor market. A clap for these organizers, please. Number two, I'm also excited because, and I heard this severally, but I feel that this is a transformation. It is a movement that has started. Not only 12 people attending a program of 10 to 12 months. This is not what I'm seeing. I'm seeing transformation. And let me just explain why this is a transformation. I remember back in the days, in the 1970s, growing up, when you eat a mango or a papaya, you know, the taste of a mango that time was just, you did not even need to chew that mango. It was so sweet, it was so soft, it was so succulent. The skin was so smooth, like a skin of a face of a 1-year-old baby. I don't even want to talk about papaya. Milk, those days when you drink milk, you wouldn't need sugar. I can tell you when you put that milk in your mouth, it will just dissolve straight into your blood cells. And the list goes on and on and on and on. Ugali, when you eat ugali those days, you wouldn't need sauce. You wouldn't need the sukuma wiki or any broth. The ugali those days was just so nice that you would need to add anything. You just want to feel it. But today you'd agree with me that we are not experiencing the same. The food we used to enjoy those days is not the food we enjoy today. And the reason that has happened is we are not benefiting, we are not getting the organic foods that we used to get because water is polluted, the environment is polluted, the soil is polluted, air is polluted, everything is polluted. And in my opinion, looking at the program and what this program is going to do, and I'm really happy that you're targeting reduction of carbon footprint. You're targeting educating farmers and farming institutions. You're targeting on energy. You're targeting on water. You're targeting on the environment. I see transformation because I see this program taking us back into the days of enjoying the mango and the milk and the water and the papaya. So for me, this is a transformation. And I hope, and I'm really happy that Mackenzie, you have shared that, Yolanda, you have shared that, and Karen, you have hit the nail on the head when you say this needs total commitment. Indeed, a total commitment is required. Having listened to you, I've realized that this program is going to equip the 12 participants with the knowledge. But the beauty is, this knowledge is not just coming from anyone. It's not the grandma story that I always share. The grandma story is about a young girl who went to her mom and said, "Mom, I always see that you cut the head of a fish, the head and the tail of a fish when you cook. Why do you do that?" And the mom said, "I don't know. My mother used to do so. Go ask your grandma." And she went to the grandma and said, "Grandma, why does my mom cut off the head of the head and the tail of a fish when she cooks?" And grandma says, "I don't know. Your great-grandmother used to do so. Go talk to her." And when this young girl trotted and met her great-grandmother, she asked, "Why? Why do you do that?" And she said, "Because my frying pan was too small. It wouldn't fit." Now the mother and the grandmother did not know why they had to chop off the head and the tail of a fish. Today, the current system of education teaches us, but they don't necessarily tell us, why do we need to remove the head and the tail of a fish? And by the way, this particular mom who was talking to her daughter had a bigger pan which could have accommodated the entire fish. Now, what this program is going to do is, it is not only going to teach you how to fish. It is not only going to tell you and teach you how to prepare fish. It is also going to give you all the golden nuggets and all the reasons as to why certain things are done in a certain way. Why do we need to cut the fish if at all we have to? And I found this is very useful. This is not an opportunity that we find every day. The other thing that really impressed me about this program is what I teach in, and it's also in my book, From Campus to the Board. And in that book and in the program, I talk about 10 things that young graduates or those who are just about to graduate need to do to prepare themselves to transition from campus to the boardroom. And when I talk about the boardroom, I'm really talking about getting employed or self-employed in a formal setting where people can invite you and sit in their boardrooms. And one of the things that I talk about is acquiring the right skills, but also gaining the necessary experience that would allow you to be employed. And some of the things that I recommend is you need to work for free if possible, if you don't get formal employment or any employment, or just volunteer. But what I've seen, this program has just answered that question, that you don't even need to go and volunteer. All you need is, and I think it was mentioned, Yolanda made it very clear, Karen made it very clear, is for you to sit, focus, commit yourself, and ensure that you acquire, you internalize each and every information that is shared with you. It took me 15 years to enter into a boardroom, not to speak, just to enter, to listen. But what I'm seeing with this program, you'll only need these 12 months. And not only are you going to enter into the boardroom, you are going to do a presentation in the boardroom, because I see that you're going to engage with the firms that have been selected as pilot firms in you sharing the knowledge that you gained in this program. The industry of energy is one of the most important industries in the economy of every country. Currently, the energy sector in Kenya contributes more than 20% of the taxes in the country. But I can tell you that the ripple effect, the domino effect of the energy sector transcends into each and every sector. So the value that the energy sector generates cannot even be measured. And this is the best part. You see, normally when my wife is cooking, my wife is a very good cook. And I always like going around the kitchen because I know that she does not like testing food. She would always ask me to test, test, how's the salt? How's the meat? Is it soft? Is it tender? Is it enough? Is it, so I always keep testing the meals before the meal is ready. And that helps me to get going while I'm waiting for that sumptuous and mouth-watering meal. I look at Cindy, Gloria, Yvonne, and all of you. Being in this program is like being in the kitchen of the energy industry. And when this food is being prepared, once in a while you'll be invited to test. Once in a while you'll be asked, go and bring this, go and bring this. And because the energy sector has a lot of resources, because there's so much that is going into the energy sector, remember, the only way to sustain the globe is looking at some of the areas that have been mentioned in this program. So you are right in the middle of this orbit as it revolves around the sun. And therefore, all you need is just to focus and listen and follow. And soon, you're not only going to test the food, you're actually going to be the chef right in the kitchen and prepare those nice meals that are going to make your guests happy, but that are also going to transform the world, because again, as we said, this is a transformation. The other aspect that I've seen this program answering is a problem that the youth in the continent face, and this is unemployment. Currently, the rate of unemployment in the youth bracket is about 65%. And this is a very high figure. And there's normally this kitchen and egg situation. It's kind of a catch-22 scenario where you apply for a job and they tell you that you need to have experience. But for you to get an experience, you need a job. So you always keep going around this vicious cycle. And the problem is there are a lot of people in the job market who have experience and they still don't have a job. I know of graduates who have been in the job market for 5-6 years, and they end up doing jobs that they did not really train for, doing jobs that are not commensurate to the professions or to their qualifications. This program has answered that for you. They're going to teach you the skills. They're going to give you the experience. Can you imagine? And not only the experience, I saw the exciting part. There is a certification part. It took me about 20 years to get certified in one area that I was really interested in. You're going to be certified right from the word go. So you are starting in the right footing. And again, this is a grand opportunity. There's something else that has really caught my attention. This part of mentorship. And I think it was mentioned. I had not had mentors in my life until very late, maybe about 10 years ago. And the fact that you have been assigned mentors from the very beginning, I can tell you it's going to change your lives. And I really want you to utilize and to use and to grab every opportunity that you can and that you have to use the available mentors that have been assigned to you. And let me just explain why this is important. That was about 1986, somewhere there, when I just cleared secondary school. And I was working in a construction site. And I used to work as a store clerk. So I had timber, I had wood, I had cement. There was a lot of stuff around me. And I had a small chair and a table. But I felt good. I felt that I was employed because they were paying me. That was my first job. And I remember looking at this environment, feeling good. If at that time you had asked me that I'm going to stay in that job for my entire life, I would have said, yes, I'm sorted, I'm good. But that did not last for too long. I visited my auntie who was working in a bank at that time as a bank manager. When I got to her office, I was ushered in and I greeted her. And her environment, first of all, she was sitting in this chair. Those chairs, in my opinion, that time, these are automatic chairs because she did not move. She would just slide and pick a file, slide and use the phone, slide and go to her computer. And I watched that. She had a table so big that it was the size of our dining table at that time. And she had files. I could see her making decisions, solving problems. And that really caught my attention. And much as we did not talk about what my auntie was doing, when I got back to my small office, I realized that that job was not for me. I said, I want to work in a bank and sit in a big table like my auntie. Let me tell you, I did not even know what I was going to do in the bank. I just wanted to go to the bank and sit in a table like my auntie. 3 years after that meeting with my auntie, I got employed by the Central Bank of Tanzania. And then I've been in the banking industry for over 30 years to date. As mentioned in the introduction, I work for the African Development Bank and we transform lives. We also have focus, and the energy, by the way, is one of the focus areas of the African Development Bank. So Stephen Gideon Nelson, don't be surprised that one day we are going to brush shoulders as we transform the world in the energy sector. The thing is, I was only able to leave my then job in the construction site and scale up to that dream of working in a bank because of the fact that I saw my auntie. And for me, that was a mentorship. What she was doing, that's the environment allowed me to scale up my imaginations to the next level and my dreams to a bigger size than what I had initially. The good news is the opportunities that you're going to get in this program are nowhere near me just seeing my aunt sitting there and rocking around her chair. You're going to be given the tools. You're going to be given the thing is, I don't know if this was mentioned to you, but I do know that some of your facilitators and mentors have been in the industry for several years. So they are going to compress the knowledge that they gained for 15, 20 years to just 1 year of this program. And by the way, can you imagine? You're getting a 30-year experience in less than a year. So take advantage of that opportunity. Can I hear a yes from all the participants? Can I hear a yes? Are we together?
Yes.
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 I'm really, really encouraged. Thank you, thank you. Now the last one, and this is really, really important. I want you just to adjust your chair and sit properly, because this one is a big deal. I had a friend, and when I was also doing a mentorship, similar to the mentorship that you're doing, it was in a company called Striker Trauma in Switzerland. And my mentor then was Ralph. And what Ralph used to do is he would get in the office around 6 a.m. in the morning and leave at around 8 or 9. And I asked Ralph, but why do you work so hard? Why do you work this number of hours? And he would say, Oltesh, life is not a cookie. And every time I asked, he would say, life is not a cookie. And I just thought that Ralph was joking. But when I look back, I've actually realized that life is not a cookie. It involves hard work. It involves commitment, and that has been mentioned. I could hear, I could feel, I could see from her body language how both Karen and Yolanda were really, really serious in terms of you putting your time, putting your energy, and putting your all, giving your all to make sure that you attend. They even went down to telling you that you need to do your assignment. Yolanda and Karen, I feel you. I feel you. That's actually what it takes. Life is not a cookie. You will experience difficulties. You will experience challenges. You will be given assignments. Sometimes you feel like quitting. But remember, when you finish, when you're done, when you get that certification, that international certification, your life will be transformed. And as I leave, I want to read to you just a small part from, I don't know if you can see this, it's upside down, maybe from that side. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. It looks upside down. This is just the camera thing. It's titled The Book of Awakening by Mark Nepal. And this is what he says in one of the chapters. It's actually a story of a spider and a sage. And he says, in India, there's a story about a quiet man who will pray in the Ganges River every morning. One day after praying, he saw a poisonous spider struggling in the water and cupped his hands to carry it ashore. As he placed the spider on the ground, it stung him. Unknowingly, his prayers for the world diluted the poison. The next day, the same thing happened. On the third day, the kind man was knee-deep in the river. And sure enough, there was a spider, legs frantic in the water. As the man went to lift the creature yet again, the spider said, "Why do you keep lifting me? Can't you see that I will sting you every time? Because that is what I do. And the kind man cut his hands about the spider, reply, because that is what I do. Joseph, listen to this. Patrick, listen to this. Nelson, listen to this. Gideon, Stephen, Albert, Evan, Richard, Yvonne, Gloria, and Cindy, listen to this. Sometimes, like the quiet man lifting the spider, you will be stung by disappointment. You will be stung by obstacles. You will be stung by challenges of life. But remember, that is what you have to do. Because without you, you will be doing the world a disservice. Go out there and transform the world in the energy sector. I look forward to engaging with you as you transform the industry. Back to you, Carol.
Wow. Altesh, that list you keep reading, add my name to that list. It's official. I am turning back time. I will be in cohort 2. I cannot be left behind. I cannot. What an inspiration. Thank you for those wise words, Altesh. I feel so energized. I feel ready to take on the world. I feel like I am a student again. I am so excited. I have no words. And for me, who usually has a lot of words, to lack words, this has been so impactful. Thank you for sharing of yourself, Altesh. We are truly inspired. Though life may sting us, we shall rise again, because this is what we do. This is why we were created, to make a difference in the energy world. Thank you for that. All of you, we will share with you Altesh's contacts and details in case you want to reach out and hear more words of wisdom. He's always available and very ready to hold our hands. Thank you, Altesh. It's been an honor and a pleasure this morning. And so now, dear ones, this is how we do it as innovators, GIZ, YEEP, and all partners in this program. We were supposed to go from 10 to 11:30, but in the spirit of keeping time and being very energy efficient, it is 11:10, and we are coming to the end of this program. That is how you slice off waste. That is how you slice off inefficient use of energy. That is how you slice off time and run with things. This is a true example of what this program is going to deliver. And so we are winding down. We are coming down to the end of this program. It's been awesome. It's been an awesome morning. We want to thank everybody who's taken their time to be here and be in this space. The team of young people, the cohort of 12, the terrific 12, we will be in touch with you, because we have not sent you the program. It's a democracy. We don't lead with authoritarianism anymore. We are going to craft this program together. You will tell us when you want to come, if you want to come once a week, twice a week. We have online programs, we have physical programs. We will craft this together, because we transfer leadership excellence to you, and this is how we lead from the center. We don't lead from the front anymore. And so that's how we shall put the program together, all of us, and then immerse ourselves in it. So this morning at exactly 11:13 a.m., I want to commission each and every one of you in this program. I commission you today to want great, to do great, and to be great. May greatness follow each and every one of you in this program. I commission you this morning to be agents of change in the communities where you have influence. May you be great agents of change. May the people around you in your circles feel you, absorb you, and feel the difference that you make, each and every one of you. And finally, I commission you this morning to go out and make such a difference that the world will never be the same again as a result of your presence in it. And that is our commissioning to you this morning. Receive it. May you go out there and move, shake, and inspire things. And with that, we come to the end of this Youth Energy Empowerment Program, YEEP. We want to close it at that and have a beautiful and brilliant day ahead. Thank you very much for coming. The program is over. God bless you all. We shall meet on the other side of greatness.